Good morning students. In this video we are going to learn Unit 3 Fluids book exercise problems. Numerical problems page number 37. A block of wood of weight 200 gram floats on the surface of water. If the volume of block is 300 centimeter cube, calculate the upthrust due to water. What is called upthrust? The upward force experienced by a body when partially or fully immersed in a fluid is called upthrust. We have to calculate the upthrust due to water. A block of wood of weight 200 gram floats on the surface of water. If the volume of the block is 300 centimeter cube, calculate the upthrust due to water. So, given data, mass of the wood is given as 200 gram. Convert this gram into kilogram. So, we can divide by 1000, we get 0.2 kg, and then volume of the wood is 300 centimeter cube. We have to find upthrust due to water. Formula, what is the formula to find out upthrust? Upthrust of floating object is equal to weight of the water displaced, that is W is equal to mg. Solution, weight of the wood in Newton, W is equal to mg, mass is 0.2 kg, and then acceleration due to gravity 9.8 ms minus 2. Now, when we multiply 0.2 and then 9.8, we get 1.96 Newton. So, upthrust of floating object is equal to 1.96 Newton. So, we get the result upthrust due to water 1.96 Newton. Question number 2. Density of mercury is 13,600 kilogram meter minus 3. Calculate the relative density. The density of mercury is given as 13,600 kilogram meter minus 3. We can calculate the relative density. So, given data is density of mercury 13,600 kilogram meter minus 3. We can calculate relative density. What is called relative density? Relative density of a substance is defined as the ratio of density of the substance to density of water at 4 degrees Celsius. That is the ratio of density of the substance to density of water at 4 degrees Celsius. So, the formula for relative density is density of mercury by density of water. Density of the substance means here the given substance is mercury. So, we have to write density of mercury by density of water. Now, we can find out the solution. Relative density is equal to density of mercury by density of water. Density of mercury is 13,600 kilogram meter minus 3, and then water is 1000 kilogram meter minus 3. Now, in this kilogram meter minus 3 and kilogram meter minus 3 get cancelled, and then 0 in numerator and denominator get cancelled. So, we get the value as 136 by 10. So, the relative density is equal to 136 by 10. Now, when we divide this, we get 13.6, no unit. Relative density has no unit. So, the result is the value of relative density is 13.6. Question number 3. The density of water is 1 gram centimeter minus 3. What is its density in SI units? Density of water is given as 1 gram centimeter minus 3. Now, we can convert this density of water value into SI unit. Now, we have to conclude that density of water is 1 gram centimeter minus 3. In SI units, we can convert the gram into kilogram and then the length into meter. So, in SI units, convert the mass into kilogram. Here the mass is gram, so we can convert the gram into kilogram, and then length into meter. Here the length is given in centimeter. Convert the centimeter into meter. So, 1000 gram is equal to 1 kg. Now, 1 gram, what is the value for 1 gram? 1 gram is equal to 1 by 1000 kg. Now, take this 1000 as 10 power minus 3 kg. So, 1 into 10 power minus 3 kg. So, 1 gram is equal to 1 into 10 power minus 3 kg. Now, convert the centimeter into meter. 100 centimeter equal to 1 meter. So 1 centimeter equal to 1 by 100 meter. Now bring this denominator value to numerator. So we get 1 into 10 power minus 2 meter. So density of water is equal to 1 gram by centimeter cube, that is 1 gram centimeter minus 3. Now bring that centimeter minus 3 to the denominator. So we write it as centimeter cube. Now what is the value for 1 gram? 1 into 10 power minus 3 kg. And then centimeter, what is the value for centimeter cube? 1 into 10 power minus 2, we get 10 power minus 2, and then cube, 10 power minus 2 cube, and then meter also cube. Now 1 into 10 power minus 3, we get 10 power minus 3. Now 10 power minus 2, when you take it as cube, we get 10 power minus 6 kilogram meter cube. Now this 10 power minus 6 go to the numerator, it becomes 10 power plus 6. So minus 3 plus 6, we get 10 power 3. So 10 power 3 kilogram meter minus 3. Now this 10 power 3 becomes 1000 kilogram meter minus 3. So the result, the density of water in SI unit is 1000 kilogram meter minus 3. So in SI unit, the value for water is 1000 kilogram meter minus 3. Now question number 4. Calculate the apparent weight of wood floating on water if it weighs 100 gram in air. We can calculate the apparent weight of the wood. The weight of the water in air is 100 gram. Given data, weight of wood in air is given as 100 gram. We can calculate the apparent weight of wood floating on water. So apparent weight is equal to weight of the body minus weight of the liquid. Now we can find out the solution for this problem. For the floating body, the weight of the liquid is equal to the weight of the body. That is, the weight of the liquid and weight of the body both are same value because the object is floating. So apparent weight is equal to weight of the body minus weight of the liquid. So weight of the body is 100 and weight of the liquid also 100. So when we subtract this, we get 0. So the apparent weight is 0. Since the body is floating, the two are equal. Which two are equal? Weight of the body and then weight of the liquid are equal. So the apparent weight is 0. So in result, we can write apparent weight is equal to 0. Now high order thinking skills, hot questions. How high does the mercury barometer stand on a day when atmospheric pressure is 98.6 kilopascal? We can find out the height of the mercury barometer. The atmospheric pressure value is given as 98.6 kilopascal. So in given data, the atmospheric pressure value is given as 98.6 kilopascal. We can find out the height of the mercury barometer. So what is the formula to find out the height of the mercury barometer? We know the pressure at a liquid column, that is pressure is equal to H rho g. From this we can calculate the height. So we keep the height as it is. Now bring this rho g to the denominator. So pressure by rho g. Here pressure is the atmospheric pressure. So we can write PATM. And then density is the mercury value. So you have to write rho Hg. So H is equal to atmospheric pressure by density and acceleration due to gravity. Now we can find out the solution. Height of the mercury barometer is equal to atmospheric pressure by rho g. Height of the mercury barometer value 98.6 into 103 Newton per meter squared. And then 13.6 into 103 kilogram per meter cube, and then G value is given as 9.8 meter per second squared. So when we have to find out the value, numerator becomes 98.6, and then when we multiply 13.6 and 9.8, we get 133.28. When we divide this value, we get 0.7397 meter. That is, height of the mercury barometer is given as 98.6 into 103 Newton per meter squared, 13.6 into 10 power 3 kilogram meter cube into 9.8 meter per second square. So 98.6 by 103.28. When we divide this, we get 0.7397 meter. So height of the mercury barometer 98.6 into 10 power 3 Newton per meter square. That is the atmospheric pressure value is given as 100 kilopascal. So we have to write that kilopascal into Newton per meter square. So we can write that kilo as 10 power 3, and then here also 13.6 into 10 power 3, that is the density of water value is given as 13,600. So here also we can write it as 10 power 3. So both 10 power 3 and 10 power 3 get cancelled, and then we have to write the value as 98.6 by 133.28. So when we divide this, we get 0.7397 meter. So we can write this meter into millimeter, convert this meter into millimeter. So 0.7397 into 10 power minus 3 millimeter. Now we can multiply this 10 power minus 3. So we can write it as 739.7 millimeter. So the result, the height of the mercury barometer is 739.7 millimeter or 740 millimeter. Thank you, students.